What's the dumbest way you've ever injured yourself while doing absolutely nothing dangerous? I slept wrong and couldn't turn my neck for 3 days. Apparently sleeping is a high-risk activity. I went to stand up from my desk. Placed my hand on what I thought was the desk, but missed it completely. Fell into the desk and had the monitor and keyboard come down on top of me. Smoked weed in bed, started laughing at my own jokes, while talking to myself, fell off the bed and split my eyebrow open, got sticks. I sneezed while turning my head and somehow gave myself a neck cramp that made me question my entire lifestyle. Hurt my back coughing. Dropped a crock pot on my face. Though, one could reasonably argue that me taking it off of a very high shelf that I could hardly reach was actually fairly dangerous. Twisted my ankle walking down the steps toward my house's front door. The same stairs that I've walked up and down thousands of times, since I've lived in that house my entire life. Just on the one occasion my motor functions glitched, I stepped wrong, and tumbled over, twisting my ankle in the process. At least I got off work that day. I fractured 2 ribs playing chess, fractured a vertebrae doing nothing at all. Osteoporosis sucks. I grabbed an over-the-shoulder vacuum by the strap to haul it over a piece of equipment. It was heavy, so I put some force behind it. The strap was Velcro, and it gave way, and I promptly punched myself at full speed, directly between the eyes. Smacked my head into the corner of a wooden desk because my pet bird got caught in my hair. Needed stitches. I went to bed and woke up on the bathroom floor with 3 cracked ribs and a fractured thoracic vertebra. Apparently, I was sleepwalking and fell smacking my back in the toilet bowl. Sneezed and bruised my lung. Hurt like hell to laugh or sneeze for 3 weeks. Best friend made fun of me the entire time. Years later, he did the same thing and apologized to me. I proceeded to laugh at him, as you do. Was trying to step on some ants and fell on my hand and broke it when I was about 8 years old. LMAO, don't know if this is considered dangerous or not. I was broke, so I was getting recycling out of trash cans in NYC. I leaned so far down into the trash can that I severely bruised a rib. So depressing and shameful. I was clenching my teeth while playing Hollow Knight, and when I went to get water, I realized I could no longer open my mouth. This had never happened to me before at the time, and it freaked me the fuck out. Muscle relaxers eventually got the joint to go back, where it was supposed to. I was pretending to juggle, as in invisible balls, and pulled my neck so bad I was out of commission for several days. Playing with my dog, slipped on my own sock and went face first into the corner of my bathroom door. Left a huge bloody knot on my forehead, and my dog felt super bad and didn't want to play anymore. I stepped over a baby gate and onto a Fisher-Price, my first smartphone. My leg slid straight forward, hyperextending my knee. I was afraid I'd torn something, but the x-ray showed that instead of tearing, my lateral collateral tendon ripped the top of my fibula off. 6 weeks in a stabilizing boot and another 6 weeks of PT, and it still aches when the weather changes. Scalded my thumb while pouring myself a cup of coffee. I still don't know how I managed to do that, LOL. Was sitting on a little stool. Tried to scooch forward a bit with a little jump and landed the stool leg onto my foot. Broke my foot with my own body weight. Oh, I danced at my wedding and my shin broke on the dance floor. Bit into a slice of bread and half of a tooth came off. Took my shoes off and injured my hip. I threw my back out wiping my ass. I called my dad to tell him I was officially old. He laughed his ass off, obviously. Tried to drink a water bottle in the car, but there was only 1 drop left and it slid straight into my trachea and I couldn't stop coughing. Going 50 kilometers per hour on a busy-ish road, I focused so much on not causing an accident that I couldn't solve my coughing and ended up severely bruising a rib from coughing too much. I actually had to get physiotherapy because a month later I still couldn't sneeze, cough, laugh, etc. without being in pain. All from a single droplet. I was getting a lemonade out of the fridge. It had the plastic thingy that they tell you to cut up before throwing away for animal safety. A 6-pack ring? Anyway, I pulled my lemonade bottle, but it was stuck. I pulled as hard as I could. It broke and the lemonade bottle slammed into my eye. It swelled up huge and turned purple immediately. No one believed it happened, and people assumed my spouse hit me.